Hi, welcome to my financial markets recap for the week. It's John here from ComhlaTech.com. It was a quiet week for us this week in terms of the prophetic market forecast that we put out there. That was a good thing too, because allowed us to miss this turmoil that's happened this week. It's actually one of the worst weeks since January, I think, for the S&P 500. So I'm glad to be out of that, and certainly for prophetic system forecast. Hopefully another swing higher again coming next week, and more news on that next week, so expecting good things to come. And obviously when it comes down like this, it just gives you opportunity. No matter how bearish people get, there's just opportunities here that are coming, so that's a good thing. So that was the system update. What is happening in the news this week? Well, market was actually reasonably flat and not doing much. It was slightly down until the jitters really started last night regarding the core consumer price index and what it was going to say in the morning. It was coming out at 8:30 this morning, and when that report actually, before it hit the news wires last night, the market came down a lot. It was like 90 points in S&P, which is a sizable move. And then again, when the news actually hit, it wasn't like sell the news, it was sell the rumour, buy the news. It was sell the rumour, sell the news in this case, and it was a worse report than was even expected, really, which is what the market was reflecting last night, even when it was expecting it to be bad. The CPI came in at its highest level since 1981. Reports showed the prices prices rising 8.6% year over year, and 6% excluding food and energy costs. And economists surveyed by Dow Jones said they were expecting year-over-year increase of 8.3% for the main index and 5.9% for the core index. So 8.6 actually printed, 8.3 expected, 6% printed taking the energy and food out, and then 5.9 was expected. So worse than expected, basically. So not what the market wanted to hear. And talking about inflation. If you look at if you like your chicken wings, your buffalo chicken wings, then get used to paying more, because chicken prices are actually through the roof this year. US chicken prices have surged 16% in April from the year before, and chicken being the most popular food by far across the world, followed by pork and beef, has had a series of events that are really problematic for the poultry industry. Not only there's worker sausages right now, that's just the tip of the iceberg, because we're dealing with an avian flu. So the bird flu is sweeping across the US, and they have wiped out 38 million chickens so far that have been destroyed because of this avian flu. Our prices of boneless chicken breasts are up 68% this year. So this is a massive move up because there's just less of it around. And if you're thinking about being price sensitive around chicken, then there's something else coming, because the pork industry, there's an African swine fever that's sweeping through global pig herds as well. So good grief, time to become a vegetarian. I think it's getting too expensive to buy meat. In tech news, last month Elon Musk said that the legally binding deal to buy Twitter is on hold until Twitter proves its claim that fewer than 5% of its daily users are actually bots. So he's saying, like, your user numbers are wrong. It's mainly bots you've got in there doing things, and it's not as good as you think it is. So in terms of it was revenue potential. So Twitter stock has obviously fallen with the market. It's down over 20%. I haven't checked today, but it's down quite a bit today, I'm sure, as well. And that was since the takeover was actually signed. In terms of the original deal, and which means that Elon will be paying like $14 billion plus more than the current company's value in today's market prices. So that's not something we'd be particularly happy with. So analysts are suspecting that maybe the real goal here is that he's trying to pressure Twitter into reducing the price a little bit. So let's see what happens there. So that was really the main. It was really all about inflation. Again, inflation's really a big key concern here, and that report today was pretty bad. So we've got the Fed next week, next Wednesday, 2 p.m. That should be pretty well action there. So that's it from me. It's Friday. It's time to down tools. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.